This is Charles Kao with TravelMole TV in Hainan, China at the World Travel and Tourism Council Summit with my friend Peter Semone, who's with the Lao National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality, a mouthful. And they are the winners of the Tourism for Tomorrow Awards, the community category, which is a very, very big achievement. Congratulations.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks. And actually, Charlie, it's the People Award, not the Community Award.
People Award,
yeah,
even
as you
better.
know, there's 6 awards for the WTTC Tourism for Tomorrow Awards, and the People Award, this is the first year they've done it. And the long Lao National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality, we have a friendly acronym, LANITH, so very easy. But we're really delighted on behalf of the Lao people as well as the people of Luxembourg who are supporting this project. We're really thrilled that this happened. It's a big milestone for our project, and actually for Lao it's a big milestone as well, Charlie.
I think so. Let's fill in our audience on what LANITH does.
Yeah, LANITH is first of all, it's important to recognize that it's an international development cooperation project. So it's a bilateral project between the government of Luxembourg and the government of Laos. And the focus of the project, which started 6 years ago, was basically to develop human resources in the hospitality and tourism industry in Lao PDR. And the real underlying or underpinning reason for doing that is to improve service quality in the country with the hope of attracting more international visitors that will stay longer and spend more money. Laos is currently one of the lowest producing countries in the Mekong region in terms of tourism revenues, and their per visitor spend is only about $150 compared to countries like Thailand or even Cambodia where it's $900 or even $1,000 per visitor. So what we do is we basically have 2 core products that we focus on. One is our education program, which is a 2-year diploma program where we focus on taking young Lao people and giving them the opportunity to embark on a career in hospitality and tourism. So we give them the fundamentals over 4 semesters. We let them focus on food production, food and beverage service, accommodation operations, or travel and tourism operations. And we've developed that education program focused on what the industry needs. So we've gone to industry and we've said, what do you need? Because they're the end consumers of our product, if you will, of our people. So this education program, we kicked it off a year ago after 3 years of developing the whole curricula, getting it accredited, and that's up and running, and we'll have our first group of graduates in about 6 months. The other program that we have is very different. It's an industry training program, and it's called Passport to Success, and it's focused on the existing workforce and giving skills, upskilling the existing workforce. So we have, using the ASEAN common standards, we have short, smart modules where people can come for 2 or 3 days and they can be exposed to new ideas and ways of enhancing their ability to provide better customer service. And those are our 2 core programs, Charlie. And we've got a school in Vientiane where we run our diploma program, our education program, and we also in Luang Prabang have a training center where we actually do mostly the Passport to Success programs, and we also have a social enterprise restaurant which we call the Balcony Restaurant and Bar. And the idea behind that is that we run a restaurant with our trainees, and we get visitors to come and spend money there, and all of that money again of course is reinvested into human capital development in Laos, and in particular in Luang Prabang, because Luang Prabang is the most important tourism asset for Laos at this point.
To help those people who are not familiar with Laos, could you give a little background, including, where is it, where currently major attractions,
Sure.
how many hotels, rooms, people?
Yeah. Laos is nestled in the middle of the Mekong region. It's the only landlocked country of the greater Mekong subregion countries. Well, Yunnan's landlocked, if you will, but Laos is right in the middle. So it borders with Vietnam, with Cambodia, with Thailand, with Myanmar, and with Yunnan in China. They only opened up for tourism in the early 90s, and they've grown to now receive 3.5 million visitors a year. It's a Buddhist country where the Buddhism is still very strong, and the Thais say it's very pure, the practice of Buddhism in Laos. One of the major attractions is actually the religion, and early in the morning you'll be in Luang Prabang or even in Vientiane, and you'll have streams of monks going through the streets with their alms bowls collecting food. And so you'll get an odd number of monks, 7, 9, or 11, and they'll come through a village and they'll collect food, and then they'll be given, they'll actually sing a chant after they've been given the food, sort of as a thank you. And I think that's really a fascinating tourist attraction. There's probably if I were going to suggest to somebody what they would do in Laos, I think there'd be 3, maybe 4 core areas that I'd go to. Vientiane is a fascinating city. It's the smallest capital in Southeast Asia, maybe the smallest capital in the world. It's a very intimate place. There's a lot of French colonial influence that still exists there. You see a lot of French writing, so it has a real sort of nice ambiance to it. Of course, it's developing, but it still has a very special ambiance right on the Mekong. The other very interesting attraction, which is about 2 hours away from Vientiane, is Vang Vieng, which was known in the past as being sort of a backpacker haven, but they've really changed the whole atmosphere of the place recently, and you see a lot of nice boutique hotels, and again it's near a river, and you have these interesting stone mountains there, and it's a wonderful, very gentle, quiet place. And then of course there's Luang Prabang, which I mentioned to you before, Charlie, which is a fascinating place with lots of temples,
World Heritage,
and exactly a World Heritage site. And up and coming is in the south. There's Pak Se, which is it's a big city. It's bordered right near Thailand. And then there's a lot of smaller communities. If you go up north, you get up into the mountain area, and you have places like Luang Namta and Udom Sai and some of these other things. Laos is the least densely populated country on the planet. There's only 6.5 million Laotians, and it's quite a big country. So you find a lot of rolling mountains and greenery, and one of the focuses of Laos is ecotourism. They're very focused on that, and so you get this wonderful sense of nature, and the people are delightful. They're very friendly. They're actually a little bit shy, but if you engage with them, they're delightful, very friendly, and very gentle people. So all in all, I've been there for 6 years, and I have enjoyed every minute of it, and hope I can spend some more time there.
So the recognition with the award, the People Award, is that your program, the judges, which are just an unbelievable who's who of sustainable tourism, who come and kick the tires over and over again.
Yes, they do.
They recognize it as a model in development of people in travel and tourism, and will provide the backbone for Laos to grow its tourism sustainably.
Yeah, I mean, I think you summarize it well, Charlie. It's a bit humbling to think that that I've been behind the development of a model which is probably quite useful for a lot of developing countries in Asia and the Pacific. For sure, in the GMS, I think Myanmar could benefit from our model, and I think it's this two-pronged model of having a strong education program, like I described to you, the LANITH diploma, and also having an industry training program, because you have, I think, where we've been successful with our model is that we're sensitized to the needs of a whole bunch of constituencies. You've got first industry, and you need to please industry because industry needs to feel that they're engaged with the curricula because, as I said, they're the end customer. So I think we've been very successful in engaging that constituency. Then there's the very young people, the people that haven't started a career at all, and they're thinking, what do they want to do? And I think we've been successful in starting to engage in that group. I think one of the things a key issue, Charlie, that you always have to think about is that tourism is not necessarily seen as the most desirable career path for a lot of people. So one of our challenges with LANITH has been to say to young Lao people, hey, tourism's cool. You want to be part of tourism. You can have a great career. You can have a steady job. And if you come to LANITH and you get the foundation skills from us, you have the ability to move on. And then I think our industry training program, looking at the people already working in the industry and motivating them a little bit. I think, some of it's about giving them new skills, but a lot of it's about just making them feel like their employer cares about them and giving them some motivation, making them excited about what they do every day.
What's the website of LANITH?
The website is www.lanith.com and
LANITH.
Yeah, www.lanith.com. And we have all of our information that I've just discussed with you there, Charlie.
Peter Semone, thank you again. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, Charlie. Great to see you again.
I think your next challenge is to make sure this program is sustainable in its future growth, isn't it?
That's right, that's right. There's a lot of big challenges there, and it's about creating the social enterprise model and about just making sure that we can keep everybody excited. All the government, the industry, the young people, just keep everybody excited. And as I said to you before, winning this award I think is a great boost for everybody. It's a great milestone for Lao, and I think it just makes everybody really excited. So we're really happy.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you.
Thanks again, Charlie.